Alright, you guys, welcome back to another game of the 2018 U150 Summer Tournament. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 16 versus 17 seed and Magnezone versus Metagross. Now, based off seeds alone, this matchup should be close, right? You have your 16v17, that's the closest matchup of the first round. You think this game would be pretty close, and then you think out loud and you go, okay, what can one-shot Metagross GX? Well, you have Magnezone Prime. Metagross needs like a muscle band to get through resistance on Magnezone's side, but Metagross wants a one-shot. Magnezone doesn't play a lot of support Pokemon that can be brought down with the low HP sweep from Weavile, so it should be pretty close, but we'll see where this kind of heads. On paper, this should be a close game. So it's going to be a start for me. It's just going to be, ooh, hello, it's just a vomit of cards. But it looks like it's just going to be a straight Darkness Grace turn one. That's a really, really good turn one for Metagross over there. Greedy's going to go second. Top decks the Magnemite so he could get out of the active for free. And a straight Sycamore. He's also going to be Darkness Gracing, most likely just into a Magneton and calling it a day. Classic double Spirit Tomb start here. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to be searching for a Metang so that my Darkness Grace can go into the GX. I really am going to need a Metang here. Do hit the Porygon 2. That's going to help me get the Metang if I can just get some search. And there's the Metang. We are good to go. This Darkness Grace will be going for that GX. However, no energy. No energy is kind of scary. Don't really know what to do. I mean, the great part is I just will need one energy. I can retreat and then links to myself and use the GX attack. Greedy's going to go ahead and end here, and that's going to prove to be a little bit detrimental, I feel, to him, because if I use the GX attack, that's one less out he has to get rid of the cards in my hand. Most likely going to see a Darkness Grace into a Magnezone here. Hard telling which one. Probably, I think Greedy usually goes for dual brands right away. Oh, we could also go for the Prime. But yep, it will be the dual brands Magnezone. I'm going to draw and get the energy, thank goodness. Will be attached, retreat. Oh, still can't play items. Still can't play items. I thought I was going to get rid of my own items, but I'm just an idiot. So, here's a Cynthia. I'm gonna draw some cards, I guess. But now here's the retreat finally into the Magnezone, and that's gonna be an Algorithm GX. If Grady can't hit, N here, I'll have everything I need. Most likely gonna be going for a way to get out of the item lock, so a Lysander of some sort, a way to get an energy into the discard pile, an energy for the hand, and just hit the 150 on Magnezone. That's most likely going to be the line of play here, and just get really aggressive with it. Maybe even like a Beldum for next turn as a last card. Just really hit that early 150 and set up pretty well. So there's that fifth and final card from the Algorithm. Definitely will be that. I think I'm running to go grab a GX marker real fast. I know that I have one somewhere nearby. Yep, there we go. So we're going to use a GX attack. I hit the table twice coming down. Again, sorry for the shaky tables. Just something we're going to have to get used to in 2018 Summer Tournament. Grady here he's got no Claydol online, so you can't reset the card. He needs a supporter. That's the only... So he does hit Lysander and Goop, which does help him. But... I don't know if he can get out of the active. He might not have an energy. It doesn't look like he's got an energy, actually. Yeah, so he can't retreat. He can't retreat to use Goop here. And that Goop's going to be pretty big. He's going to need to Goop so I can't attack next turn. I see an item or a Dowser Machine in his hand. Not very many supporters. You might Lysander to stall. You might go Lysander Darkness Grace. Or he's just going to Mallow. That's the worst part, though, is a Mallow now he can't Darkness Grace. Unless he can draw those cards right away, he will not be able to Darkness Grace this turn because it will shuffle his deck up. So he might be looking for just one to put on top. He might be able to Uxie into these. If he can Uxie into them, he might just grab an energy so he can retreat and do the Lysing. Well, now he can't even. He can Lysing now, so. Yep, so that will be his second supporter. He just Mallow and then Sycamore. But no way to draw. So he couldn't disrupt the hand, so that hand is safe. The hand I just algorithmed into. He does get the energy, but now it's too late. The goop really doesn't matter. So he will Darkness Grace probably into the Prime, I would imagine. Yep, there is the Prime down. And here we go. So there's the Guzma. It's going to be Floatstone, Muscle Band, Computer Search, discarding an energy with the Computer Search. Looks like I'm going to Beldum with that. Energy from the hand, retreat, and yep, there's the perfect algorithm hand. That's what you want the turn after your algorithm. Flipping for Metal Link, we're getting another Beldum down. Getting all sorts of setup. And even with an AZ and a PCOM, so we're going to grab the middling one. Another Metagross. Oh, we're setting up the Sneasel. That's going to be a big old Cosmic Power ready to go. And the Versus Seeker most likely. Oh, it's going to be for Guzma for the next turn. And a Hex down. So that is just big. That's what you get with those algorithm plays. We have a Hex. Got the Guzma for next turn, so I can reset the attack. Most likely going to be taking out that Dual Brains as well. Yeah, really not looking too great. He promotes the Spiritomb so that he can get the Claydol online, but it's almost too little too late. 2 prizes already down from the Prime. 2 more coming down next turn. Super Energy removal does hurt a little bit because now I need an energy in my hand. Oh, he takes it back. I did Hex, so I mean, you can still buy items, I suppose, but he's going to save it, knowing that I can just get those 2 energies right back. Oh, but he does decide to do it there. I think he's going to say, you know what, I'm going to force you to have an energy in your hand. Darkness Grace most likely into Claydol. Unless he doesn't have it. So I think it's gone, question mark. So that might be just a Darkness Grace up into the Drillbur. And then there's an attach from hand. Do the thing with the Guzma to reset the condition. Rare Candies for Magnetic Lines. Ultra Ball most likely going for a Metang. Yep. So we're just getting all sorts set up. Here's a Cosmic Power. Most likely just trying to hit a way to Hex or Goop him again. But there's a Lusamine for Light or Guzma and Hex. So not this turn, but we're going to take another 2 prizes on an EX knockout. And Greedy just promotes the Spiritomb once again. This Metagross just swinging for the fences. Not a lot Greedy can do here. I think I probably would have promoted the Registeel, but there's a trump card coming down. That's pretty much the only thing Greedy's going to do this turn. It's going to be a trump card into a Darkness Grace for Claydol. Luke should draw some cards. There's a Magnemite down. Starting to get a little bit going, but I think it's just too little too late at this point. Strong Energy coming down. There's a Guzma to the Drillbur to go down to 2 prizes. Just playing on my item cards while I can. Just was very efficiently Guzma around that thing. And we're going to Hex now even. So it's a Guzma Hex again from the Lusamine from the previous turn. And now we have the Weavile play all set up and ready to go. So we just need to hit the Metagross and a Weavile, and that will be game. He's going to need to try to get. He's got to get the Uxie and the Spiritomb off the field. There's a Cosmic Power, Rare Candy, or so it looks like a Breeder up into the EX one. So now I can just take the EX knockout there. Scoop up for the Uxie, draw more cards, even though I hexed. Definitely hexed. I think we're now realizing it. No. Oh, he's playing under Hexlock here. I'm pretty sure I hexed at least. Could rewind and check it out. But, I mean, it's all but over at this point. Grady did just use some abilities under Hex, and I'm too tired to figure it out. But I have the Magnetic Warp to switch out, so I can do another 170 next turn. That's not really the big deal. 30 here. Karina's going to get it to me anyways, because it's just going to be for a gust of wind. I think I'd take a long time to figure it out. I don't know what's taking me so long. Maybe it's a Karina for computer search for Lysander. Yeah, there's a computer search. Yeah, so I just said, hey, yeah, switch, do these weird things, blah, 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 blah. And that's going to be the game. So even though Grady played on a Hexlock there, we still won. Metagross is just got off to a really, really hot start. Couldn't get rid of the algorithm, and it beat Magnezone. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We will see you next video.